Listen, dickwads, I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a $1.70. I'm gonna keep it a $1.99. Okay, all these trends going on that you guys see as the in trends. I did that shit when I was 12. You understand me? Literally, when I was 12, when I was emo, painted black nails, long hair. Okay, y'all tripping. Crazy motherfuckers in here. As far as this gambling stuff goes, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know if maybe I'm just influenced in the current moment because of my Rust addiction. So maybe it just hasn't hit me. Maybe I'm just so into Rust, I don't give a fuck. But I think the gambling ban, like the people who wanted it banned, I think they were more pissed that I wasn't that pissed than I was actually pissed. You know what I'm saying? It was real fucking weird. It's like the viewers that got together on Twitter and Reddit, y'all are supposed to be doing this for the gambling, not for my reaction to it. Crazy motherfuckers, bro. But anyways, just wanted to start with that. As far as the gambling ban goes, if Twitch just came out and they just kind of kept it objective, and they would have said some shit like, listen, until we do further investigation on whether these sites are this or that, we're gonna, put a stop to sites that aren't licensed in the US. If it was something like that, there really is nothing to say, right? You let them do their investigation, you let them do their thing, it makes sense, right? They want to just be sure. But the way they worded it, that's what set me off. I didn't even care about the ban necessarily, or the gambling necessarily being banned. I was more pissed about the catering of the post. It didn't seem like I know they don't actually believe that shit, right? Motherfuckers got their hands so deep in the gambling cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? No shot they're gonna come up and try and be the angels of justice. You know what I'm saying? No shot. Motherfuckers are deep in the fucking sports betting. You know what I'm saying? Sponsors left and right, biggest sponsors, no shot. So it's once I see there was catering involved and it's pretty much a regurgitated version of the inconsistent, make no sense, illogical bullshit that was being spewed by the faces of Twitch, that's what pissed me off, right? Because it's I don't even understand how these streamers that claim they're so against gambling and saving the children, I don't know how the fuck they've gone quiet and silent. Sports gambling, and don't get me wrong, I love sports gambling, so I'm not sitting here shitting on it saying, I love that shit, but that doesn't mean you can ignore the facts. Sports gambling is 1,000 times more prevalent, 1,000 times the market, 1,000 times more predatory to children in America and around the world. You literally get introduced to it through fantasy sports at fucking age 10. There is no fucking shot. And the big thing that pushed the gambling ban was the slicker thing, which was sports betting. So it's DraftKings is owned 50% by the NFL. NFL is a $13 billion contract with Amazon, right? DraftKings has sponsorship with Twitch. It's you can't give me this high road bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's that inconsistency that pisses me off, right? That's the corruption I'm talking about. It's super fucking shady and shameless. And it's I already see people backpedaling. Oh, I only care if you're sponsored to gamble. I'm so confused by the twisting of words, right? Now I think they're confusing fill balance with gambling sponsorship, right? Which if y'all watch me, I'm against that anyways, right? But getting paid for exclusivity when you're already gambling, right? As long as you're transparent and you're risking your own money and it's raw and you're transparent about your shit, right? That argument seems very odd to me because that seems like a jealousy argument more so than an objective, sound argument. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't hear that same argument being used for everyone that has DraftKings sponsors when they post their fucking DraftKings sports bets. Where they talk about, Dolphins winning, right? They're getting paid. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. And I really feel the silence on the sports betting shit is just pure corruption and pure just bullshit. And I feel I would have to do the sports betting to prove that. Imagine I found a way to do sports betting with the structure of my stream. That's when you'll see the bullshit and inconsistency. But, it is what it is. Shit's gone October 18th. I could have, if I was really upset and it hit me bad, I could have just streamed it nonstop, for the last 2 weeks, but I was deep in that Rust addiction. Man, Rust is my game. I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. The amount of shit talking I do in that game, it is the best. I roast motherfuckers. And it's crazy. It's when someone recognizes me and they let me live, I'm nah, listen. You gotta, I let them know, I'm listen, you gotta fucking take my shit and, play how you'd play if it wasn't me. Cause I'm gonna shit talk no matter what. Whether you kill me or don't kill me, I'm shit talking. What's this Juiced game show? Is this a Nickelodeon game show with the slime and shit? XQC game show? Family Feud? Bro, my man X definitely in that, he's in that, that ain't his game show. That's, that's, X is one of the boys, But that Family Feud style stuff, that's more Ludwig than it is, X. You know what I'm saying? That's that Family Guy content. No shot. You know what I'm saying? If that's your game show, you ain't booking a Twitch Rivals. You know what I'm saying? No shot. That was definitely like some shit where like X was too nice and he didn't want to say no. Or maybe it was his idea. Who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe it was his idea and X just one day woke up, fuck it, I want to do Gundam. Dude, I used to watch Gundam. That shit was great. That shit, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm just old and my memory is failing me, but that Gundam game that came out, you know, looks nothing like the Gundam anime I was watching. That Gundam anime I was watching was fucking badass. We had like glowing blue swords, cool ass fucking cannons, and this was like back in like 2000. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck are we in 2022 with the technology we have, and somehow each fucking Gundam's weaponry or whatever the fuck weaponry looks like shit? You feel me? I mean, I gotta try the game out first, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I guess that's what you gotta do if you wanna make it into like an Overwatch style game, right? Because then I guess, like, if you did it how it actually was, people would be one-shotting everybody, right? Definitely a cool looking game though, I gotta check that thing out. Definitely looks cool. Rust has been nuts. I'm getting real annoyed at these veteran Rust players though, I'm gonna be honest. You know, every corner of Twitch I go to, same old politics. I'm telling you, same old politics. It's like, how the fuck am I joining the game? Yeah, and this goes for Summit too. Summit's in the same boat as me. We're joining the game as new players, and we want the hardest of the hard. We want to challenge ourselves. And Summit has more credibility to do that because he's actually great at the game. Me, maybe I should slow down. But man, these veterans, it's like, the fuck? They don't want to join some like half-populated, low-pop, low-skill server to, you know, look good for their videos. It's like, bro, where are the greats? Where are the greats that want to be in the hardest server and, you know, they have to put 19 hours in just to get 1 hour of clips? That's why the Rust section, you know, in my opinion, is where it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's going for that short route, the short, quick route. We need somebody to go for that long route, you know, where, yeah, we're going to watch them get their ass whooped, but that doesn't change them being great, right? You know what I'm saying? If you're great at the game and you're getting ass whooped 24/7, right? See, you don't suddenly become shit. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Motherfuckers are all trying to go in easy mode. It's fucking annoying. And you solo players, you know who you are. Aiden, you know who the fuck you are, boy. Motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? This Aiden guy. Spend 4 fucking hours collecting everything, loses it all in 5 fucking minutes and says, I'm bored. Let's go to a new server. Jesus Christ. The fuck? New server. After you lost everything. Get my shit back and then go to a new server. Go to a new fucking server, collect all the shit. He loses it again. Let's go to a new server. Jesus Christ. Shameless. And then the motherfuckers that are complaining about, you know, like, I understand. Listen, when I'm off stream, there's stream snipers doing some weird shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm hitting the connects up and I'm, you know, if there's definitive proof, they're getting banned. Then I'm playing with motherfuckers that they don't hide the screen. They show their shit for content. You can't cry about the stream snipers if you're doing that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the precautions first, then cry about it. But yeah, so as far as the gambling stuff goes, that's kind of my, it feels very slimy, in my opinion. I wish they would have, maybe it sounds, yeah, I guess from the outside in, it sounds like, you know, bias, or it sounds like a conflict of interest for them to reach out to me and then me help them with the policy. But knowing like what I know and my intention, like, I think they could have reached out to me and we could have made a policy like to rid Twitch of like 90% of the bullshit gambling, you know what I mean? And create something that is cleaner and better. But it is what it is. As far as future plans for like platforms, I'm in talks with a few. As far as what comes of that, you know, y'all are gonna have to wait. I personally, like, I don't want to leave Twitch. I really don't. You know, I've been here for so long. I'm not gonna even sit here and play that shark game where I say one thing, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to leave it. But it's like, how many times do I have to sit here for the years that I've been here, right? Grinding my ass off. And like, how many times am I gonna, you know, let them like spit in my face? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even referring to the gambling stuff. I'm just referring to like, I've never seen, like, I don't know who the fuck's running this shit, but what I will say is this. Whoever is making these like policy decisions, policy changes, whatever the fuck, right? You need, like, I don't know if you even went to a business school. I don't know how the fuck you got into the position you're in, but you need to leave your at-home politics at home. Because it is so goddamn clear. You're bringing your personal bias into the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot. That is how you fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's just super fucking weird to me. How the fuck are you going to value what somebody who streams 30 hours every 2 months says over like 5 different creators that stream 300 hours a month with 3 times the viewership and 10 times the ad density? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no goddamn sense. It's really fucking weird to me. Like, some weird shit. Okay.